Most people think anxiety, depression, insomnia, and unhealthy coping habits are four separate problems. But in my line of work, I often see them as deeply interconnected. They frequently develop from the same underlying cycle of chronic stress, constant stimulation, poor recovery, and increasing disconnection from one another. Hi, I'm Dr. Shahrzad Jalali, clinical psychologist, and if you've been feeling anxious, emotionally exhausted, unable to sleep, and relying on things like endless scrolling, alcohol, or other quick escapes just to get through the day, you're not alone. More importantly, there's a reason these experiences often happen together. Our brains were never designed to process the amount of information we consume every single day. Before we've even gotten out of bed, we're checking emails, reading messages, scrolling through social media, looking at the news, and making dozens of decisions. Every notification tells the brain, pay attention. This is important and it matters. Over time, your nervous system adapts by staying on high alert all the time. That chronic state of activation often shows up as anxiety, not necessarily panic attacks, but racing thoughts, difficulty relaxing, feeling on edge, and constantly anticipating the next problem. Then nighttime arrives. Ironically, bedtime is often the first quiet moment people have all day. Instead of slowing down, the brain finally has room to think. We replay conversations, worry about tomorrow, think about work, or analyze everything we didn't get to finish on that day. So, what do many of us do? We pick up our phones. For a few minutes, it actually feels like we're relaxing. But what we're really doing is giving the brain even more stimulation. The blue light on our phone delays our melatonin production, while the endless scrolling keeps our attention engaged and our nervous system overtly activated. Now we've gone to bed even later than we had initially planned, and we wake up exhausted. So sleep isn't just about feeling rested. During sleep, our brains process emotions, regulate stress, consolidate memories, and restore the system that helps us cope with everyday life. When sleep becomes chronically disrupted, people often notice they're more emotionally reactive, less patient, more anxious, and increasingly unmotivated. So small problems feel overwhelming. Joy usually becomes harder to experience, and everything requires more effort. Many people assume they're simply depressed when this happens. While depression is a very complex condition that many contributing factors can impact it, poor sleep can absolutely make symptoms significantly worse. At that point, the brain starts looking for relief because it's looking for a way to literally survive this phenomena, because our nervous system is trying to survive. That relief may come through alcohol, cannabis, vaping, overeating, online shopping, gaming, binge-watching television shows, or simply scrolling for hours mindlessly. These behaviors all work temporarily. They reduce discomfort for a short period of time, but they don't actually restore the nervous system. The next day, you're even more depleted, making those same coping strategies even more appealing. This is what I call the modern fatigue cycle. Imagine someone finished a stressful workday. They drive home exhausted. They eat dinner alone. It's not like there's a neighborhood gathering where people naturally connect anymore. Friends are always busy. Family members live far away sometimes. They sit on the couch and they tell themselves, I'll scroll for 5 minutes. Suddenly, it's midnight. They sleep poorly. The next morning, they rely on caffeine just to function. Their anxiety is higher, their patience is lower, and by evening, they repeat the exact same cycle. Nothing about this means there's anything wrong with you. It means your nervous system has adapted to an environment of chronic stimulation, insufficient recovery, and limited genuine human connection. So how do we begin interrupting this cycle? First, create what I call a digital sunset. About an hour before bed, begin reducing stimulation. Put your phone away, dim the lights, avoid emotionally activating content, and allow your brain to gradually shift into rest. Number 2, prioritize real-world connection. Human beings regulate each other's nervous system. That doesn't mean you need dozens of friends. Even one consistent face-to-face interaction each week, a walk with a neighbor, meeting a friend for coffee, joining a local class, can have a meaningful impact on your emotional well-being. Finally, protect your sleep like it's part of your health care. Many people believe mental health starts with motivation. In reality, it often starts with recovery. If there is one thing I hope you take away from today's video, it's this: you cannot overcome an environment of chronic stress, endless stimulation, poor sleep, and isolation through willpower alone. The goal isn't perfection. The goal is to interrupt the negative cycles. Small changes, repeated constantly, can transform how your nervous system functions over time. I'd love to hear from you. Which feels like the biggest challenge right now? Anxiety, difficulty sleeping, low mood, unhealthy coping habits? Let me know in the comments. And if you found this helpful, don't forget to subscribe.